farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebudguys.
Hey guys, welcome back to Extra one more time. I'm Chris, that's Lyal, we're those Tastebudguys, and oh my gosh, am I so happy for tonight.
Bunnahabhain.
That, because Scotland rocks. Also, hey, Poachtown rocks too. We like them a lot. We'd be appreciative if you're into bourbon and American whiskey. Go over and check them out. Even if you're not, go over and check them out because that's what we're here for. But also, you could help us by liking and subscribing and all the things that I won't say more about. In the meantime, Lyal.
Bunnahabhain. My first experience with Bunnahabhain was a bottle from a friend of ours, Shiloh. I won't your full name on here, but she brought me a bottle of Signatory Bunnahabhain, which was a little Signatory scotches, their own kind of thing, but it was made at the Bunnahabhain distillery.
Something quite figured out.
And then you bought a bottle of the
Stouts.
Yes, I wasn't even going to try to say that.
Vikings.
And then I think we've done another 12-year Bunnahabhain on the show.
We have.
It's one of the most sort of perfectly balanced Islay scotches.
It's really got some nice stuff.
Everything going on. Yeah, just beautiful. But I did not buy this bottle, and there's a big UK market stamp on the back of this, which means somebody must have been to Scotland recently.
Maybe even to Bunnahabhain. This is a Bunnahabhain distillery exclusive. This is one of the ones that was recommended to me, amongst many that was recommended to me at the distillery, but this was the one I could afford to buy. So everything else was leaps and bounds higher than I cared to spend on a whiskey. This one, if you could find it.
I just saw the ABV on this.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I was just like, wow, that's a high number for a scotch.
So,
it's 51.2%, by the way. This is
a good one.
100 proof.
I think it's Lyal. They told me over there, and I've forgotten because my mind is total crap. It's a 2023. Let's call it Lyal.
Oh, what do you mean?
Lyal. Maybe. I don't know. I don't speak Scottish. It's a sherry cask. I think it was. It's not the Oloroso. Canasta cask matured. And I don't remember if there's a date on it or not, but it's a limited release. No added color, no chill filter, 51.2%. And I don't see where it said. But anyhow, the thing that I am curious about, I'll talk about here in a minute. I want to see what your thoughts on it is before I go any further.
So, I mean, it's just so even keeled, right?
Yep.
So the smoke is there. It's heavy, but it's not like heavy-handed, right? It's not Lafroig heavy smoke level. It's just this nice, soft.
It's a sherry cask, like I said, Canasta sherry cask, not the Oloroso, which is one that also we have that's coming up later that tends to be it when they age in sherry casks, apparently. That's something they very pride themselves on. But then prices of those get up higher. So
I don't know, man.
I did find out that Bunnahabhain was, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to misspeak, not Brooklotic. So forget it. Forget what I was getting ready to say.
That's next week.
That's a different week, yeah. Little drunky drunk.
I gotta just go to tasting. The nose on it is just so perfectly smooth, and it's everything I want a scotch to be.
This is from the Islay Festival, Lyal 2023. It's beautifully balanced. Bunnahabhain has been fully matured in a rare Canasta sherry cask. Also, skillfully blended sherries made from Palomino and Pedro words I can't say grapes. Canasta casks are very classically in style with the balance of Oloroso, sherry, and pairing flavors and spice. PX adding layers of pleasure, richness, and spiciness.
I have to get a little glass for the
Okay.
gallery. Oh my God. The nose is so smooth. And then
Fiery.
The taste is like,
Yeah. So this is not something you're probably going to find. I will say it doesn't matter. If you see something that says Bunnahabhain on it, give it a shot. Yes, fanboying. Everybody has their own opinion. We generally love Bunnahabhain here.
oh my God.
I guess I will wait till the other episode before I talk about my experience at Bunnahabhain because it's more relevant to that bottle. But here,
It is so fiery
Okay.
on the tongue.
so here is the point I wanted to make. Mm-hmm. This is an unpeated Scotch.
No.
Hey,
What? Is that why it's so hot? Or is the
I don't know.
ABV?
I don't know.
hot?
No, it's a balancing thing. But
When you say unpeated, like that means they're like zero peat. Like it's not smoked like normal.
I don't know. I mean, yes, it has to be that. It's not dried in the same way, or it's used a different
So it has.
process to dry them, or perhaps they're using a different, maybe they're using wood to dry them out. Point being, we've had this discussion many times about the peated, unpeated.
Yeah.
Including
think I
with,
could
with
like a-
Briglotti, which is an unpeated, or some of their stuff is unpeated. And it's something that I would be very interested in getting you to try as well, because their stuff equally is more so punchy than I would say even like Ardbeg.
I mean, this is like bourbon territory, but I can't tell whether it's the unpeated or it's the 102 proof that this thing sits at. But either way, it is still delicate and smooth on the nose.
That's what I like about it.
And there's big, like dark cherry notes that is kind of typical of the Bunnahabhain stuff, like raisin, dried fruit, basically.
I'm agreeing with everything you say on there, because that's exactly what I was going. I was like, there's that dark
like,
fruit. There's that.
It's all in tongue. But
Right,
the
there's-
nose the nose just smells like maybe a Speyside. Mm-hmm. Like
It's that the dark fruit, like the cherries and the I'll say raisins, prunes, whatever that comes in there, and it just orange peels, things of that nature, and a little spice, and it really is just a deep thinker and just a really nice blend of interesting flavors.
man,
I really wanted to throw you with the unpeated.
you did. You
so
totally-
that was my whole goal here.
now I see, like, if I was a bourbon fiend and I hated Scotch, man, this is exactly where I would head straight to this. If you're a Scotch guy and you hate bourbon, this is probably not your cup of tea. Like, this is pretty punchy. But I like unique shit, and I have not had that many unique Scotches. That's why I like Lafroig.
There's a certain
Why I like Ardbeg's Wee Beastie. Like, I like, hey, I know what this is. Yeah. And this is bold without that giant smoke factor.
There is one flavor that keeps cutting through that I haven't quite figured out. So we're on the side of my mouth. I ain't quite figured out. Jared, you got an idea on it? What do you? Yeah, there's something over here. It's a little minty. It's a little bit raw tasting. Almost a sugarcane effect. I'm not really sure what that is, but there's something that cuts through that I really think is unique about that whiskey.
Man.
That being said, yeah, love Bunnahabhain.
This is
Can't
fantastic.
spell it. I have to look at the name every time. There's no autocorrect for this shit. You have to look it up. Crazy stuff. Here's what I will say. If you guys ever have the chance to go there, some of the nicest people in the world. And I will talk a little bit more of that when we do the Oloroso, the 2014 Oloroso here in a few weeks. Say a few weeks, depending on when this comes out. Could be a month from now. When we do that one, that is going to be a very interesting one, and I'll tell you guys a little story about Bunnahabhain when we do it.
What a fun bottle. I think the thing I love about Bunnahabhain is it's not a household name in the States, at least around here.
I think our driver was shocked when that was the one I picked that I said we had to go to, because everybody says
Delicious.
Lagavulin and everybody says
Yeah.
Lafroig, and Ardbeg. Those are the big ones that everyone has to go to. And for throwing up Bunnahabhain, Drivers was Bruichladdich. And after I went to Bruichladdich, I gotta say,
Yeah.
Bruichladdich got some amazing stuff. And as far as peaty, heavy peaty stuff,
Bruichladdich is where it's at.
Bruichladdich may be where it's at. Man, they've got some amazingly hardcore peated stuff out there, and some also really delicate, nice mixes as well. So,
All right. Well, hey, grab yourself a bottle of Bunnahabhain. Doesn't matter what kind it is. They're all, but I will say they're all different.
yeah,
Everything I've said, everything I had is fantastic.
read the label. They're pretty accurate. The Stirradors, when we were have reviewed before, it's a lot more fruitier and cherrier notes than that one, and it's a little lighter flavor profile. If you like that,
That one's smoky.
was the Stirrador smoky? I thought it was nice and
Smoky.
my backwards.
And then this 12-year-old was the one that I bought you for your birthday. That's the one that was like
that was a sweet one.
deep cherry and.
Listen to him. I'm sorry. We're gonna go back and watch the episode. Go back and watch the episode.
Ah, there it is.
That's what we want you to do.
Until next time.
Whether it be the unpeated Scotch that you're trying for the first time,
The Tastebudguys shirt you're wearing, repping the brand.
Tastebudguys.com. Go check them out. We would very much appreciate it. As a matter of fact, we're going to pick a random number when we get off here. And if you're the person that is the random number from this date on that orders a shirt, we'll send it to you for free.
Yeah.
Jared can pick the number once it's off.
Yeah, agree. Grab a buddy, try something new.
Guys, if you want in on the joke, comment down below and we'll give you some directions. You get to Buffalo, come by and swing by and have a drink of this with us if it's still around.
Yeah.
Or whatever else is behind us, we'll gladly share it with you. Otherwise, please go over and check out our friends over at Hochtown. Like and subscribe. Click on the episodes down below. That would be amazing for us and help us tremendously. And thanks for watching the whole episode.
Yeah, and hey, if all the free stuff is too hard, hey, send us a little tip on Venmo. Buy us a beer. Cheers.
It helps.